I go into overdrive.
I bring in my phasers like that.
Welcome to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode. Kick back and relax while I blast you back in time and guide you down a pixelated, coin-operated, button-mashing memory lane paved with joysticks, consoles, and dusty old cartridges. Where good guys are always good guys, bad guys are always bad guys, and the fate of the universe lies in your hands. Time to kick it into overdrive. Retro mode. Insert coin to play.
That was a low blow, Jackie Chan. Welcome back to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode. I'm Johnny Retro. If this is your first time on the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and please like and share this video, and comment below if you like what you see. Today I'm talking about a severely underrated game in my opinion. It's called Jackie Chan Stunt Master. This is one of my guilty pleasures as a gamer. I got this when it first came out. I was reading about it in magazines before it was released. The big deal was that Jackie Chan himself did the motion capture. And so what you see in the game, even though it's kind of rough around the edges and has a low polygon count, I still think it's beautiful. It's actually Jackie Chan himself doing the moves.
I'm not third world ugly. Stop, I'm sick of your
So the basic concept, let me read you the storyline here. Okay, here we go. Jackie's grandfather has been kidnapped, and you must help Jackie get him back. You control the internationally known actor and stuntman as he makes his way through the danger-filled city. You will be confronted with a wide variety of challenges, including fighting through countless thugs and crooks, making your way across narrow ledges, and even fighting on top of a speeding subway train. Is there anything else that you need to know? That sounds like an amazing time to me. This is a great game. I highly recommend it. It's one of my all-time favorite guilty pleasures. Jackie Chan Stunt Master. I'll be playing it off of the original PlayStation disc on this little screen behind me. And let's take a look at what makes Jackie Chan Stunt Master so special. Here we go. Jackie Chan Stunt Master in 3, 2, 1. So I decided to That's Jackie Chan's voice. I decided to go with an emulator. I changed my mind at the last second. This emulator that I have is really well. This emulator that I have plays really well. It's called EPSXE, and it is just a really well-made emulator. I'm playing with the PS4 controller wirelessly, Bluetooth, and here we are in the game. So let's take a look at the intro movie to this game. It's like a grandpa.
Jackie, I want you to take this package to this address. It is very important that you give this package your utmost attention. If I find out that you're loafing around at that cafe again, stuffing your face,
Don't worry, grandfather. I'm on my way.
I love the voice acting. That's real Jackie Chan voice acting for you. Look at these goons. Look at the art style. Very Final Fantasy VII-esque.
Okay, boss, we're on to it. We'll get it and bring me the old man.
Quite an entertainment center there. I like the way this guy lives. Little Dragon Cafe.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
That's your grandson?
What? There's a clown with boxing gloves on. Check out the stunts. Taste of things to come in the game. I love his digitized face. Hey, this brings back some real nostalgia.
Go after the truck! The package, Jackie!
Grandpa, no!
Jackie! The package!
Grandfather! You know, Jackie Chan's usually losing his uncle. So usually his uncle in every movie that he loses. So it's unique in that way. His grandfather gets kidnapped this time. It's always some older male figure in his family that gets kidnapped, and he has to go and rescue them. I don't know what that theme is, but it works for him. So here we are in the hub world, and this is a place where you can kind of figure out the controls before you actually start playing. So once again, I'm using the PS4 and PS4 controller, the DualShock, and yeah, it feels great. The analog controls feel really good, really responsive. So you can jump, you can, let's see what else. This is a very important move here, the roll. And you can punch, you can do some combos here. You can do some kicks. You can mix in the punch and kicks to make some combos. He can also do a really cool back fist, so if somebody's behind him, he can just back fist. And he can also back sweep. So this is like a little defensive tactic if you're surrounded. You got a guy on the left and you boom, ba, boom! And then kapow, cha-chwa! So it's really nice. He's really well-rounded, the moveset here. And he also has a parry, so this is kind of like a reversal parry type thing. So if a guy hits you, you'll grab him and twist him up into a really nice kung fu toss. And the roll is really cool because you can roll into kicks and punches. Check that out. There's like an uppercut, a rolling uppercut, and then a rolling, spinning wheel kick. Really awesome. And he has this really awesome, look at that. He can run up the wall and do like a somersault off of any wall. Really cool. So cool, and you can jump. And there's a lot of platforming in this game, which you'll see. So eventually, this sewer would open up, and this fence area would open up. And there's another part that I can't remember, but you begin the game in this little area here, Chinatown. And look at the textures. Again, it looks a lot better in this emulator than it did originally on the PS1.
Yoo-hoo! Over here!
But let me just put the sound down a little bit. Hang on a second. And again, the loading is a lot faster in this emulator than it was originally. Even if that looks slow to you, it was a lot slower on the PS1. But yeah, this game just brings back a lot of good memories for me. Let me just adjust the sound.
Hey, where are you going?
Turn down the music and the sound effects. I'll leave the voice over up a little bit so you can hear his amazing voice acting.
Are you just going to walk away? Hey, 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 hey!
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's better.
Please don't leave me.
That's better. Okay, so once again, here you are in Chinatown, and I really love the art design in this game. I love the way that they just used the primitive technology, the primitive 3D technology that they had at the time to make something really amazing looking. I think this is a cool, stylized look that they went for. And, you know, it's an acquired taste. Not everybody feels the same way. But here we go. Some of the platforming elements here. This introduces you to the fact that you can jump on these little awnings, you know, like a little trampoline. And that was a dragon head that I collected. So the dragon heads can be collected in every level. And if you collect all of them, at the end of the game, you get a couple of secrets. You get a secret level, the Shaolin Temple. And you also get this and that dude covered. And you also, they're very talkative, all the bad guys. They talk trash as they try and kill you. Watch this. And there's also a really good throw system, so let me see if I can throw this guy. Man, he's hard.
Somebody call my chiropractor.
That combo. What throw was. I think my throw button's not working. Let's see. But the roll is working good. We got some milk in there. Does body good. And how do you open this door? There we go.
Something's wrong here.
Okay, so more bad guys. And the fighting is just... There's a throw. And the fighting is just really fluid. But it's hard. It's actually pretty hard. Challenging, I should say.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
So it takes some timing. Once you get used to the timing, then you can start to destroy these guys a little easier. And check this out. Knock that over. So I'm going to knock this box over here. I'm going to do some platforming. Hopefully I can. Nice. And the power-ups are usually milk or noodles. You find like a Chinese food box of noodles. Let me see if I can... Oh, there's a wall jump. You see that? So that's like a Mario-esque wall jump there. Let me make that jump. It's a big jump, and you'll hang on to the edge there. Another dragon head. Now, as you can see, I'm a little rusty. It does take some getting used to adjust to this game's platforming. But, for the most part, once you get it, it just becomes very second nature. Watch this, I'm going to kick this guy off. Kick him off the leg. Ha 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 ha! Did you see that? He's dead. And a lot of the environments are breakable, as you see there. Let me see that. Watch this. Look at I love these animations. And again, all these animations were just motion captured by Jackie Chan himself. And here's the first little stunt of the game. Ready? Watch this stunt. There's a stunt. Barehanded on that wire. That's brutal. And remember, this game came out when Jackie Chan was still relatively new to American audiences. Of course, he was an international superstar at the time, but it wasn't until Rumble in the Bronx came out that he really crossed over to the American audiences. And so he was very popular at this time. And just the fact that they had a game with him was really awesome. And so I was very excited about it. And let me see what's going on over here. I thought there was a secret over there, but no. A little platforming over here. Get my dragon head. Watch this. I'm going to do this little spin if I can. See that little somersault kick? It's so awesome. Now watch the drunken master punch. Oh, let me try it again. Oh, this guy's good. These guys are really tough, man. I think the difficulty is not very easy. Let's see, where am I going, Jackie? Where are we going? I think there's a secret area down here. We'll roll in there. Yeah, this is a little secret.
No biting! If you want me, you have to catch me!
And these guys are really, really aggressive.
I don't want trouble!
Check this out, I got my bow staff. Ba-boom, boom, 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 bow. Watch this, ready?
This isn't fair!
Watch this somersault, ready?
Your stunts won't save you now!
See, they're so good. They stop me in my tracks every time. Very challenging game. Another dragon head in there. And can't go up there, you slide down. But yeah, this is an optional little shortcut. You don't have to go this way. I love breaking these fences. Door.
Something's wrong. Gotcha! Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, hear Jackie Chan's voice. Here we go again. He's got all these little one-liners.
Oh boy.
Actually, I think that was a secret area. Come back. That dude out. Yeah, I was obsessed with this game when it came out. And I was one of the only ones of my friends who was into it. Everybody else, when they saw it, they were just like, what's the appeal here? He looks like he's made of Play-Doh. And he looks like a kind of a Gumby type character. I think they were hoping they would have gone for something more realistic, like a Tekken style. Which I guess they could have, but not really for a 3D game. You know, Tekken had a more realistic style, obviously, but it's easier to do realism when you're just doing a fighting game. You're just, you know, basically on a 2D plane for the most part, with the occasional side steps. But with a fully 3D game, and you know, none of this is pre-rendered, this is all fully 3D, you have to simplify. You had to simplify back in the day, especially on PlayStation. Even though PlayStation was generally pretty good with 3D, it was known as the 3D system, powerhouse. But it usually just had this weird glimmery, shimmery look with really jagged polygons that move all the time. But this emulator really smooths that out, makes it easier on the eyes. Look at the way the guy fights.
Why me?
These guys don't stop talking. They
Okay, you win.
Look, they just trash talk the whole time. Okay,
Pretty good, eh?
level 1. I only got 8 dragons, I'm missing 2. And then you get a gold one, so if you get all the red dragons in a stage, you get a gold one at the end. But yeah, the game is basically like this. This is the format. So you go level by level, collecting red dragon heads, trying to get all the gold ones.
This way.
And then you save your grandfather. Eventually. The story is just ridiculous, but it's a really fun game, and there's something about just the vibe of this game. I don't know what it is. It's like this little mellow kind of jazzy vibe to it. Got this funky jazzy music, and I really like the lighting too. Just check out the lighting. And it's very simple, but I like when a developer, you know, takes limited technology and just makes something beautiful. This is beautiful to me. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I think this game is really beautiful in its own weird way. Call me crazy. So that's Jackie Chan Stunt Master in a nutshell. Once again, I really love the game. I think it's really fun. I think it's impressive for what it is. They were able to do something really incredible with very limited basic technology, and the fact that Jackie Chan applied his full support to it and actually did the in-game motion capture and voice acting. I think it's pretty awesome. So it's kind of a little piece of gaming history that I think is underrated, and I think it's really fun. You just saw the first stage. The game gets a lot more creative. It implements some of the stunts into the actual gameplay. And again, it's really fun. So I would give this, I'm going to give this a rad rating. This game is definitely rad. And yeah, it was always fun to play. I always play it at least a couple times a year. One of those just games that I personally really love. So highly recommend it. Rad game. Thank you for joining me on Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode, and I will see you next time.